try to add one or two different things, not in terms of the menu, but in terms of the training and nutrition. Is this something that you look at each year and try to make one or two amends, use different technologies in the sports science department?
Yeah, you're always trying to improve. You've always got to evolve because the game's ever evolving. One thing that we've looked at in particular last season, the season before, on the back of the first season, was how we can repeat the first season, because we had the best injury record in the league. So you're always trying to repeat that. But there's different constraints. There's a different group of players. There's different ages of players. There's so many different factors that will contribute to the success of that. But yeah, at the end of every season we sit down across all departments on all levels and see, right, what worked, what didn't work, what can we improve, what can we introduce, so that the players that have been here for a while they're turning up and it's a fresh environment. So you're always trying to improve on what you've achieved.
There's a lot of things that you can't legislate for, isn't there? Like what happened to Ibrahim Afellay in training. Those things unfortunately happen, and you've just got to work with them and make sure they come back to full fitness.
Yes and no. There's always, because we monitor so much and look at so much around training, there's always a trail, and some things you look back and think, well, we could have done something to avoid that. Some things you look into the finer detail and realise that, well, yeah, it's just quite unfortunate. I try to work on the philosophy that any injury, there's a cause for that injury, so that if you get to the cause of that injury, you can help prevent that in the future. But as you said, there's so many constraints, so many factors that contribute to that. It's looking at all those factors.
Moving forward, do you see sports science evolving even more? So is it going to keep growing and growing and becoming even more important to athletes as the years go by?
I'd like to think that it'd go more towards football science and not called sports science, because there's a lot of sports science, particularly in the English Premier League, that are not related to football, that sometimes cloud what the aim of playing football is all about. So I'd like it to evolve more specific to football.
Is that something you can keenly help to happen? Is that what you guys at the different clubs can make happen?
Yeah, I mean, talking from my own experience, I went through the full coach education pathway and gained all my coaching qualifications, so I'm able to wear a sports science hat and a football coach's hat and try to make everything that I do specific to the game, specific to the position. And I think this country would benefit more from sports science departments, if you like, if they were along those lines.